Am I coming through clear here?
Yeah, you sound good. I'm going to
Perfect.
say hello. Welcome to the Poly Champions YouTube. We're going to watch the grand finals today between Sunnymaster and Cosmos. And Ina Funny is with me today. What do we know about these two players, Ina?
Well, I mean, like, listen, I am a player in the Poly Champions League.
Mm.
There are certain politics here, you know. I am a Kraken. I'm the team leader of the Kraken. Sunnymaster is a Kraken. Can I ever say anything about, like, I expect Sunnymaster to not win? Of course not. But let's put politics aside. Sunnymaster's going to crush. He's going to stomp. It's not even going to be close, okay? Trashy, get done. Get beat. Just absolutely destroyed, all right?
No
I'm just
bias here
messing
at all.
around.
Completely unbiased observance by the leader of the Kraken team, predicting that a player from the Kraken team will win.
Not just win, but stomp.
Stomp.
Completely one-sided.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Well, I'll also say
No,
Sunny
it's
Master
gonna
is
be
a
some good games.
Pro on the Kraken, and Cosmos is a junior on the Crop Dusters. But Cosmos has been playing for a while. He's experienced, so
He's a
we'll have
highly
to see.
valued junior on
Mm-hmm.
the Crop Dusters.
One might call him a high junior. Oh, I'm gonna say hello to the chat.
That's what John said about me earlier. Oh, never mind. Stream audience clearly. You got to join the server to know. You got to join the server to see this stuff. Exclusive background details. You'll see the people talking in the bullet chat. Join Poly Champions, basically.
Join Poly Champions. We'll have a link to the Discord in the description. So it looks like maybe they can both stream. Okay, I'm gonna try to set it up. Fingers crossed that it
Yeah.
works.
Oh, and you see there that Sunny's only friend on his new account is me. Yeah, the problem with finding Sunny's account was that there are like 10 people named Sunny. I
Mm.
think Cosmos made the mistake of typing Sunny with a space after it and searching for that. Okay, and Sunny's just looking for Cosmos without the numbers at the end of it. Both players are having some difficulty finding their person. Oh yeah, Cosmos isn't deafened yet. Yeah, you gotta type Sunny with no space. It should be. Yeah, it's like the one with one friend, like one game played. It should be this current version. I think it's like the red hat. Yeah, that one. There we go. Cosmos 256. All right, the friend requests are accepted.
What's the first
They've
tribe?
shaken hands.
What's the first tribe? I see it.
Imperius.
Sunny Master has two friends. Kind of envy that. I have so many friends. I can't like it takes me like an hour to scroll through and find anyone.
Like I had to get my friends list cleared because opening it would crash my game.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and even after that, like they just keep like coming in, you know. Like I kind of feel like the problem is I feel bad when I like don't accept someone's friend request, but it's also like, am I going to play a game of Polytopia with you? Do I need you on my friends list? Am I playing that much with you?
That is free elo for you. I get friends requests all the time, and I do not accept them because I'm like, yeah, I'm not. No, I don't have time for more. No, 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 no. If I
What's funny
don't,
is that
if I don't
yeah,
know in advance who that person is, I don't accept a friend request.
yeah, Goalie has like he has his account that he uses on Steam. Apparently, it seems as if he got a second Steam account that he's been using to for videos recently. And what's funny is whenever he pulls up like his game list or whatever, you see like the 50 friend requests that he has, like on this account that he's had for like 2 videos.
Typical celebrity. Yeah. Okay, so who's going to be host first, right? I'm guessing it's Sunny. Does he have higher elo?
I would be surprised if otherwise.
Okay, so Sunny's going to host. First game is Imperius.
Imperius is also Sunny's favorite tribe.
I wasn't kidding about the lag, huh? Cosmos just waiting for the game. Listen, man, Sunny's trying.
Yeah, I appreciate the effort.
All right, let's deafen Sunny and get started.
Okay. How do the spawns look?
Trashy has a lighthouse as well as moving first. Sunny has a bunch of mountains, which may be helpful for taking into Smithery, but immediately it does limit his mobility a lot. He does have a lot better resources. It seems like the more places that villages are even capable of spawning. Yeah. Trashy does not... Like, he has one single tile, besides the one he just revealed, that even can have a village on them. So... Yeah, and this exploration might strike some as odd from Sunny, but there is a little funny thing going on with the village generation. I'm not actually sure if it's on Tiny, but I think he might be moving as if that's the case. That villages seem to be following the rules set out for capitals, where they cannot spawn not only on the very edge of the map, that last ring of tiles, but also on the tiles one further tile in, like the last two closest to the edge. Yeah, they're both eyeing up this village here. Yeah, Cosmos should not have the stars to get past 1,000 points in score, which means that it doesn't look like Sunny can get the road needed for this rider.
Because he would need more from meeting stars.
Yep. Yeah, he's going to be 2 stars short. And that's another reason that the mountain tile and like the limited mobility is such a big deal. Had that second warrior been able to go west instead, it would have been in range to boot Cosmos off this second city. But yeah, things are looking rough for Sunny. He's going to have his one city against the 2 that Cosmos has. He can set up a siege here. Looks like he's doing that. But all Cosmos has to do is train a second rider on his capital. He's pop capped now, but as soon as he takes these cities, he should be fine.
Yeah, he got the roads before capture. Is he gonna get
so
an
he can't
explorer?
No, he's gonna go for the rider. He could have upgraded a city, taken a warrior. It still would have been in range with the roads, but he's not interested in it. Yeah, this warrior I think is actually going to... Okay. If Sunny just keeps the rider on that city, Cosmos will be forced to unsiege. If he runs away, though, yeah, the warrior would get killed and give Cosmos that city in the south.
Is he gonna move onto the ruin? Yeah.
Now, it seems very difficult for Sunnymaster to make anything of this.
Yeah. Yeah. Cosmo already has 3 cities. Sunny has 1 in the south, but it is...
I mean, if only a 5 health warrior eyeing at it, surrounded by all these other units.
Yeah.
Like, even if he doesn't kick him off immediately, he just has to siege it. And what's Sunny going to do to get it unsieged?
Yeah, Cosmos is in a very strong position.
You can buy roads, and if this warrior dies...
Ooh, explorer. I wonder if it'll get him a lighthouse. He sees the capital. That's helpful. And
yeah,
yes,
he
got a lighthouse.
No, yeah, this warrior just needs the one road to kick Sunny off here. Yeah, he's placing it that aggressive tile aimed at the capital. It's not going to get to that, though.
No. Now Sunny still has the one city, and Cosmos is going to have all the cities on the map.
Yeah, and if you look at this game, that rule of like a village generation, where none on the furthest 2 rings outside are even spawning villages, not how it's supposed to be.
Yeah. It's frustrating when the map just, that's RNG. That's how Polytopia works. But I don't know. I like to see a little more skill and interesting plays rather than just map.
Well, that's why it's a best of 5.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully the RNG evens out over the course.
So first win goes to Cosmo. Good job.
Yep. Gonna see a classic 2 warrior opening. No lighthouses from either side. Yeah, both sides 2 warriors.
Mm-hmm.
The resources are quite similar for both players. This yeah, with the way villages are generated now, it makes it much less comfortable for both players. Like they're all like pushed towards the center of the map. Much less likely that they can grab villages as comfortably. Like even this one Sunny's getting, if Cosmos had been up in the north, would have had the chance to just knock him off there. Not that he could be with how village generation works.
I'm
Would
not
not be
sure
able
if
to-
everybody knows about the 2 tiles rule though. Like, do you think Cosmos and Sunny know about it?
I'm absolutely sure that Sunnymaster knows about it.
Because I didn't know until you told me. So I feel like if you told Sunny, Sunny probably knows about it. But I don't know if Cosmos knows about it.
I mean, like I can be absolutely 100% confident Sunny does because I did tell him about village generation.
Yeah.
I'd be surprised if Cosmos didn't, but anyways, this is shaping up in a nice way for
Yeah.
Sunnymaster. He's able to pick up this village here, which is, a great turn from the last game, where we were, not so lucky
Yeah.
to have, 2 cities.
Cosmo. Well, he's picking up the middle city. Looks like he'll get the central city. But the thing is, right, they have to get to the altar of peace, they have to not attack until turn 5.
Yeah. Gonna go ahead and pick up archery.
But Sunny has so much fruit in his cities. He can really upgrade everything with Org.
It's fantastic first tech from him. Unfortunately, of course, on these tiny maps, especially when they're so close together now, you really like the archers, the defense bonuses, the way they trade damage, and not being able to get into hunting.
Cosmo has an archer already. So next turn, right, turn 5, he'll be able to get his altar of peace and then use the archer. But he won't be able to siege with just an archer and a warrior.
Yeah, it's just as soon as he gets the second archer on his capital.
Yeah.
Then he's surrounding that city with the 2 archers and the warrior.
Yeah, that'll do it.
He's already damaged the 1 warrior that Sunny would capture with his archer probably.
Oh, the chat folks are asking, what's the rule about the village you were talking about, the 2 tiles?
So, a village will never be able to spawn within 2 tiles of another village, which is to say, like, imagine a village taking border growth. You're never going to see another village in that, like, 5x5 range centered on a city. So there's always going to be at least 2 tiles between cities.
Yeah.
And because of the way like capitals spawn, it used to be that like capitals were unique in that they could not spawn on the not just the furthest ring outside, but the 2 furthest rings outside.
Explorer. Oh, but no lighthouses behind mountains.
Yeah, no, he's frustrated. He's mad at that.
Dang, mountains in the way.
Yeah. But yeah, that's true for all villages in this current version. And which is useful.
Other archers he's getting ready to siege, like you said. Go ahead.
Yeah, but the useful thing about that is that when Sunny sees this village northeast of his capital, it guarantees that Cosmos did not spawn in the north section because his capital would have to be violating that 2-tile rule in order to have generated there.
Is he gonna get a workshop or an explorer, Sunny?
I think he's gunning for the lighthouses, and he's gonna have the same problem with the mountains down here.
No one's gonna get that lighthouse unless they get climbing. It's gonna be inaccessible.
Yeah, this is really difficult for Sunny. He's got more cities, of course, but he's certainly down on units. And especially it's the quality of the units. Like, these archers are completely untouchable. Like, archers turn the game into a very aggressive way to play. A lot of people think about archers like defensively against giants, which they can be used like that. But in games like this, it helps out the person attacking and a lot. Yeah, because now, like, Sunny has all these problems. Like, he needs to unsiege the city, which limits him a lot. It means that, like, Cosmos can get a little greedy with his archer plays.
Yeah.
Like, I can put them wherever I want. I can start threatening sieges on this city, this city.
Yeah, Sunny went riders because he got org, which, you know, so, but then it makes sense. Cosmos got hunting so he could go archers. So, oh, there it was. The siege, unsiege.
Yeah, that's the only way he could have gotten that unsiege with the stars he had. And now, it's just difficult for Sunnymaster to train units anywhere. Like, they're all in range of these archers.
Yeah, the archers would just kill whatever units he trains.
Yeah, you can't even step on that ruin confidently. With the archer in
Cosmos
range
sent
there.
his archer east to go for the village?
Stranger things have happened.
Well, Cosmos doesn't see the ruin, so...
I thought he was going to attack and try to siege another city, but he was trying to go for the village.
Yeah, just trying to keep it out of range of the warrior, but still in range that he can always walk it up to get a siege going.
And taking advantage of those forest tiles, Cosmos is putting his warriors so they can get the defense bonus.
Now, Sunny sees the siege, I'm sure. Yeah, whatever unit he kills with is not going to be doing so well, so he, wisely kills with the lower health one to bounce on. Just get the siege for the stars. Yeah, and that's one of the other things about a lot of the time people are like reticent to attack a unit without fully killing it. But here, like the combination of like 2 archers against a warrior with a defense bonus, it takes it to 1 health, which is almost as good as actually killing it. Like, Sunny isn't even going to attack with this warrior.
Yeah. And Cosmos can unsiege pretty quickly. Is he going to be able to siege in return?
Yeah, he can siege on that north city.
What?
Unsiege. Yeah, Cosmos was playing a bunch of practice games on Tiny with these 24-hour timers. I guess those notifications are just going to be popping up for him the rest of this game.
Yeah.
Okay. He's just trying to solidify his position. He's not taking advantage of the tactical outlets he's got.
He could have been more aggressive, but yeah, like you said, he's just solidifying his current position.
Yeah, I mean, the problem with that is that he kind of needed to attack. Like, the whole thing about archers being aggressive. Because Sunnymaster is up a city still. Even after Cosmos captures the city in the east, they're only going to be even on city count. So allowing Sunnymaster this opportunity is probably a mistake. Yeah, he doesn't want to get his rider killed. Unfortunately, he doesn't really have many places to go. Gonna have to, slide it over there. Not the best spot, but... this wall of archers around this city in the south, certainly something to behold. I don't think it was did anything to train a warrior there, since the archers it's not diverting the attacks from these archers anywhere else, or like pulling them from like some other tile they wanted to attack, really. Yeah, I mean, the really big thing about the archers is, of course, the forest defense bonus.
Yeah.
Like, look at that warrior there. That's a real bone in the throat
Oh,
for
he got an
Sunnymaster.
explorer and he got the
Ooh,
lighthouse.
got the lighthouse.
So
Probably won't
how's he
turn
gonna
into
get a
anything.
giant? Is he gonna get forestry?
Yeah, looks like
Oh
forestry
yeah, he
and
has the
org.
forestry. Says he can get it with but he needs.
What did Sunnymaster get? That's very good.
What'd he get?
Oh, he got a pop ruin. He has the population to get a giant now.
Ooh.
Yeah, he's picking up hunting immediately. His stream's a little choppy, but
He can,
is
if
he
he gets
looking at it?
hunting, he can upgrade that South City and get 5 stars back. Does he have enough? He has 10 stars.
Yeah.
Is he gonna do that first? Yep. Good job. And he still has enough to get the giant.
Yeah, I wonder what he wants to do with his Park of Fortune. Like, easily enough on his city up there. His northeast city.
Yep, there it is.
Yeah, he's got a very good math spot. Like a giant coming there, like
Mm,
a long ways later, but
that ruin was very lucky for him.
yeah, game changing.
Yeah, I think Cosmos just, like you said before, not going aggressive with his archers. I mean, that's the advantage of archers is you can really press and put pressure, but he didn't. He decided to solidify.
And Sunnymaster taking some damage with that warrior. Yeah, Sunnymaster is definitely has the much more solid position now.
How can Cosmos get his own giant? That's what I'm thinking about.
It's gonna be a while. Like, it looks like forestry and org is the cheapest way.
He has a ruin that might give him a tech like climbing or something, so that could change things.
We're going to see the sailing ruin, of course. Murphy's Law in action or something.
Miss Sunny's,
let's
yeah,
see.
gonna move his giant forward. The thing is, if Cosmo has enough archers, he can take that giant down before it does too much. And he does. He has quite a few archers.
Even if the giant is just a meat shield, it could be used in a way that just lets all of Sunny's other units in to the attack without
But Sunny's
getting
gonna need climbing
belted
to
down.
position those archers to get to that giant.
Yeah.
I don't understand why he put all those archers behind the mountains. They're not much use there. I'm going for the ruin. Still taking aim at that city. Pretty much, yeah. Anything that city makes, the archers would just kill it.
Yeah, I think yeah, Sunny's big break here is going to be when he gets roads. And I mean, with the way these units are all lined up, like a single knight too, of course that's a long ways off. Well, how many stars does he need for that? 10 for free spirit, 13 for chivalry, 8 for the knight. It's an easy 31 stars.
Roads makes more sense.
Yeah. Yeah, if he doesn't train like a... Yeah, if he just trains like one warrior here, he can actually buy a knight next turn. Which would be devastating.
And Cosmos does not have vision on Sunny's capital, so if he got a knight in his capital, Cosmos would not see it.
Yeah. He's gonna go for forestry instead, though, pick up another giant. This is like... This is like a smart play. Like, knights can be really tempting, and like they probably would have been able to do something in this position. But if he buys a knight and then Cosmos just spreads out all of his units, like has vision on his capital, which Sunny isn't sure of, that's kind of his whole game down.
Why
but
did...
here,
go ahead.
Yeah. Like the nice thing about giants is that it's also the income from the higher level cities, even if the giant itself isn't like destroying or anything.
Why did Sunny move his giant towards his own city. Why didn't he try to siege? Because of all the archers?
Yeah, I think he's trying to position it like further away from these archers when he eventually pushes in, or he's trying to, use that giant in tandem with another one.
Look, Cosmos getting a giant with a sawmill. He went for math.
Nice. It would have been nice if I was paying attention to what he got from that ruin, I guess.
He got math, and now he can get catapults. But I'm curious if he ever gets climbing. He might have a lot of mines. Could be some really math from the ruin.
Kind of not sure why Cosmos doesn't just want to trade, like attack the Sunny's rider of his warrior.
He's playing it very, I don't know, distant. He's not going aggressive. He's not attack. I mean, he's hitting, but he's always hitting from safety.
Yeah, and this is why I think like just setting up sieges, like, and I do mean sieges. Like that's the thing about archers. Like with riders, if you set up a siege, you got to be sure it works. With archers, if it doesn't siege, you just get another warrior, and then 2 archers and a warrior siege again. Just keep chaining that over and over. But yeah, I think if he'd had the archers just like chaining those sieges up at Sunny's stuff. Yeah, different game though, different game.
This is interesting. Sunny is almost pop cap, but not in the South City that keeps getting attacked by the archers. But in his capital, he has 1 slot left in his other city. He's kind of maxed out on units.
Yeah, it's definitely a big problem for him. That's one of the... I'm gonna call this like a blockading a city, where you can just like make sure they never train units there.
Yeah. But if Sunny gets roads, like you said, then he could road some riders in and kill some of those archers.
Yep. He's also just a couple who turns out from a knight. Like
Yep. Another giant in the middle.
Yeah. I don't think Sunny's all too worried about it with his own 2 giants. But if it starts heading towards his capital, he will need to defend. It's a very forcing move. Yeah, the Cosmos is building up the artillery, basically.
Yeah.
He's putting a timer, like, all my units are coming into your cities. You gotta do something about it.
And he could even get catapults, speaking of artillery. Oh, got in a siege.
Yeah, unfortunately, with the 2 archers there, this block won't prevent anything.
But putting some pressure on.
Absolutely.
Making Cosmos play defensively.
Okay, Sunny's going to go into mathematics.
Oh, no knights, huh? Wow, I was hoping for roads or knights, but no.
I was hoping for roads and knights. Yeah, this is a defensive move against the giants. Yeah, he's going to prevent the siege. He's running out of time. Oh, the lag. The Polytopia lag. I wasn't able to move that rider backwards. Yeah, I think it's going to get pelted by these archers. And the siege is still going off with the warrior now. And Cosmos... Oh, the killer monument, too.
Oh.
You can pick up another giant on that center city of ore.
In the center city, put it where the fruit is. Oh, he's going to get the fruit first, and then... Yeah. Very nice. 3 giants now.
Oh, yeah, that pressure is immense on that city. Yeah, he just has to move this archer out of the way. You can kill the rider and get a siege here.
No, he didn't.
Okay.
He could have, but he didn't see it. Again, he could be more aggressive, but he's not.
Yeah, I mean, really, like, after blockading the city, he's been taking his time, but, I mean, with the giant going down there, like, Sunny doesn't really have, much to do. Like, how's he going to protect this city? He's setting up an assault on the middle one and trying to force his like a capture on the east one. I am kind of worried about the safety of his capital though. But yeah, he's trying to turn it to like a game where he has 4 cities against Cosmos's 2, where he's going to have this one in the northeast in the center. Yeah, but he's got to fight for it, whereas Cosmos is basically being like gifted that one city with like his defensive archer placements.
Yeah, I
Conservative
don't
archer
see
placements.
how Sunny can unsiege with the giant. I mean, could he pop his own giant? I don't see how.
Yeah, even with a killer monument, yeah, it doesn't seem like there's anything for him to do.
Climbing. Yeah, he needs climbing to unsiege. He could have done it with the archer, but I guess he's doing it this way. He didn't. Maybe he didn't want Sunny to get the lighthouse with the rider.
Yeah, I don't think I think Sunny needed to like tech in the knights. The giants were too slow.
Yeah, he went for math, but knights probably would have been a better move. He could have wiped out all those archers.
Yeah, I don't think like I'm not seeing his attack succeeding, and Cosmos's game plan is a lot easier for him to play as well. Yeah, Sunnymaster's probably having some issues with his computer.
He was saying he was having some lag. So we'll just watch Cosmos' side.
Yeah, I wonder if he moves this giant. Yep, he's gonna move it to try to take that city. Very worried about the security of his capital. Once Cosmos takes this city, CISO, where he moves from there. Huh. I'm sure he's going to use the higher health archer to shoot the giant. He's looking into mining smithery. I think he needs border growth. Like, I don't even think he gets 6 population, which is 1 short. I guess he has like the sawmill with the lumber hut there. Then he can get border growth and then pick up a giant on that city. But that's, I mean, even if he had the techs, that's a very impressive number of stars to spend for a giant. He's gonna pick up his catapult of his own. I think he's looking at text just for what he might want in general moving forwards before he captures this city.
He's gonna place, a sawmill. Oh, he has to chop somewhere? He can't afford it?
I'm not entirely sure what I'm viewing. Yeah, Sunny's attack on this city should be good. It's just it's going to become later, and then the attack on the middle is not going anywhere. Also, I think Cosmos is able to take back the city in the east. He starts like pelting away at this giant that's taking it. Sunny doesn't have as much counterplay. He is doing a good job of blockading the city in the center himself. Making sure to get the rider siege. Like hey, even if I can't take the city, at least it's not going to be producing these stars for you.
Yeah. So how's Cosmo gonna unsiege? He's got enough archers, but he's gonna have to.
Yeah, I don't think there's. Yeah, this northeast city, there's no plan to unsiege. Like, there's no way to. If I were Cosmos, I would be kind of concerned about a mind bender. I mean, there's
Right.
no indication of philosophy, and like I don't think either player has philosophy, but
Right. But he moved
just
onto the mountain. Now he's got vision.
just imagining like how disastrous the consequences of messing that up
Mm-hmm.
are.
Yeah, you always have to keep that in mind, especially playing IMO. If you're about to siege a city and there's some fog in the background, there might be a mindbender hiding. You gotta be careful.
Yeah, maybe I should shout out the upcoming Polyseum video on Mijuan's channel featuring
Mm.
replays from IMO. I may have some insider information that tells me mindbenders on giants feature.
Wonderful. And I also posted a video. It was from the Polyseum, so I don't know if it's the same game where I did a mindbender push to convert a giant.
Well, I won't spoil it for our beautiful, lovely audience, but I will DM you about it if that game featured.
Ooh, yes, that would be great. But yeah, I don't know, mindbenders are very limited, but if you're going to see them in any game, it's going to be in an IMO game.
Yeah.
So,
I think
wow, so Sunnymasters keeps sieging. He's
really
siege
turning it
2,
around, yeah.
and the main thing is he going to be able to stop Cosmos's giant from sieging his capital? I don't know.
Yeah, I think Cosmos really needed to get his catapult off his capital last turn so that it could hit
Yeah.
this giant. It's not really doing much there. I mean, like
Mm-mm.
he's pop capped, but it's guaranteeing that he's not going to train any units there.
Why did he move his giant back? But yeah,
Out of
he's
range of the catapults, I'd assume.
he's worried about the catapults.
Yeah, well, these catapults now they have like basically nothing else to target other than this giant coming into his capital. I don't think it's very difficult for Sunnymaster to kill this. He attacks it with the catapult once. If it sieges, it loses a defense bonus. Has more catapults gunning it down, as well as the riders, the
But what
swordsmen in range.
happens when Cosmo moves his giant into Sunny's capital?
He's gonna catapult it this turn. He's got more catapults, riders, the swordsmen in range. Should all be enough to take it down. Right now it has the defense bonus, which is annoying, but when it sieges it won't. I think, yeah, he can even pick up another giant there on his capital, since he has the 2 lumber huts. He can make the sawmill spot. He just has to road this other city for the last population.
Oh, so Sunny is really, pushing
Yeah, he's
back.
turned it around.
He has. This is great.
No, the
I love that.
Yeah, the catapult's definitely. I mean, like, I think Cosmos had a good chances if he was defending his east city a little more actively, like moving his catapults in there, his giant in there sooner. But yeah, now it looks like that is pretty safely Sunny's city. Like anything that wants to siege it is gonna have to deal with the catapult there, and he's running out of giants.
Yeah,
Yeah,
giants are a
effort.
limited resource. You only have so many of them.
Yeah, it's gonna pick up the last ditch effort siege with the giant. So basically, you just gotta see if it works.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the giant has to unsiege here. Unsiege with the 2 archers, and then use the catapult to kill that one, because that rider might have been like the difference between a successful unsiege.
Mines. He's gonna get another giant.
Okay.
Cool.
We don't have Sunny's stream, so we're eagerly anticipating. Yeah. Does he have the unit?
Yeah.
I think he just picks up an unsiege. Like he can giant push if he has the stars for it.
Well, he has the swordsman, and I know he hid some riders in the fog.
Okay, yeah, he's picking up a giant push.
Okay, there we go. All right, Sunny's fine.
I think if he had a catapult in the fog, he needed to, should have attacked
first
when it was on the city. Yeah, without the defense bonus. But ultimately, he's fine. Oh, he's gonna take out this giant. If he has one more rider.
He does. He's got a rider. I thought he had some riders in the fog.
Maybe he didn't have the stars to like road his warrior in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess we're not gonna see him train any units if he doesn't have any more stars.
Oh, this is really interesting game. He's gone like
Yeah,
back and
Sunny's
forth.
really turned it around.
I don't know who's gonna win. I see that they're both doing really well.
Yeah, I think that like in terms of position, like they both have very good chances, but just in terms of the arc of the match, Cosmos had a lot better position earlier. If he could not win from that position, or if the win is slipping out of his hands in a much better position, like hard pressed to say that he's going to start winning now in a worse one, even if it's still completely playable. Yeah, Sunnymaster has some difficulties with these giants coming in on his capital. Like, no more giants to push there, so he's got to defend with these catapults, but it seems like he should be able to do that.
These
If
are
he
the kind of
can...
games that I love, though, where there's actual skill and strategy and it goes back and forth and it's not just a foregone conclusion. I really enjoy this.
Yep. Yeah, Sunnymaster's showing off why he's a pro here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, look at that. That shows me his confidence that he can unsiege. Like, he attacks the unit on the city instead of the giant with the catapult. Like, he's not scared at all.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, he gets his killer monument like 7 turns after Cosmos's. Sometimes that's alright.
Oh, out of time.
Yeah, with that veteran though, he can... Yeah, he's just gonna take some health on the giant. And he's gotta use his archer for unsieging.
Yeah.
Like, you want that catapult. You don't want your catapult to be stopping you from
Is he
training
gonna
any more
siege the
units.
capital again? What else is he gonna do with those giants?
I mean, like, he kind of has to. Like, his position is... Like, even though it's an even, like, 3 cities on 3, with his cities getting sieged the way they are, like, he just doesn't have the kind of income that Sunny does. But, like, you know, he's in a place where he cannot play for the long game, where he's getting sieged, like, his setup is not as good.
Mm-hmm.
But also, an attack won't work. It's not strong enough.
The chat is saying Cosmos needs riders now, but you know, he's doubling down. He's getting swordsmen.
Yeah, like the extra mobility of roads is also huge for Sunny here. All right, now let's see. For some reason, is Sunny unable to unsiege his capital here? Doesn't seem like he's too concerned using the rider like that. He only has 41 seconds though. He might time out. There's always the possibility.
Yeah. Time pressure. I think he timed out before.
Yeah, seemed likely. Okay. Yeah, his capital is fine.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he should be able to defend his east city. Yeah, he's crippling his opponent's catapults.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, Sunny is running really short on time, and Cosmos has over 3 minutes in his bank.
Yeah, apparently Sunny has some issues with the clock on his new setup on Steam. He found it was slower playing on Steam than mobile, which I'm not entirely sure of.
Yeah,
I think it might be just because he's new, but hasn't played before. But definitely, yeah, the clock's a big factor for him. You got a little greedy with that catapult placement. Yeah, the 1 health catapult can still one-shot his.
He's thinking about a tech. Riders. Nope, no riders. Just more swordsmen. Healing the giant. Just keeping it on the mountain for the mountain defense.
Yeah, it's looking pretty tough for Cosmos to make any progress here. I'd really like to see how many catapults Sunny has in the fog. Is it just 1, right?
Yeah, I don't remember. Oh, a siege.
That's a nasty cap siege. I think, yeah, Sunny can siege all of Cosmos' cities this turn.
That'll really take a bite out of his income.
Yeah, the veteran swordsman.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Is he going to siege all 3?
Yes, a rider on his capital should be able to.
Yep.
Okay, that rider in the fog works as well.
Wow. Look at that. Look at that.
Yeah, 0 stars per turn. Yeah, no.
Oh, dang.
Well played, Sunny. Well played.
Well, yes. He really turned it around because I thought from the beginning Cosmos was in a dominant position, but good job, Sunny. Good game.
Yeah, this is why you gotta take advantage of those tactical opportunities, those attacks. All right. The score is all tied up now, 1-1. Got our next tribe.
I think the next one is Zebasi.
Yes, Zebasi. Sunnymaster hosting again. Cosmo's just waiting for the next game to start.
So Zebasi, I'm going to expect to see riders and some giants. Rider roads and giants and farms. Now we can add, it's interesting. So there's a new beta that's out that switches the place of burn forest and what is it, destroy. So in the future, Zebasi will be able to have good access to burning forests and they can make a lot more farms and lots of windmills, but not yet, not yet. This is still current version, but in the future, we might see a lot of giants from Zebasi. Sunny's asking if he has to stream. I'm going to say yes, please try. He had it working for a while. I don't know. I mean, usually we say it is a rule of this tournament, especially for finals, that the players need to stream. All right, Sunny says he's going to try to stream again. Sunny says he's going to try to stream again.
All right, fantastic.
Let's see if we can get it. Oh, I don't see it though. So they're just playing. Oh well, never mind.
I guess we'll just stick with Cosmos' perspective here.
Yep. Let's see. What
Starts off very standard workshop. They are called Turn 0 Tribe because they upgrade on Turn 0. Just makes sense to do that. I don't know what else to say. It's not rocket science. Trying to follow those resources. Goes straight into the center. Gets nothing.
Okay.
I think this is very risky to do as an away player. Like, even if you move first.
A third warrior
because,
instead of saving for riders.
Yeah. I think, well, yeah, the thing about this is that as the away player, he moves first. Since, the host skips turn 0. But Sunny has his warriors connected. Which means that even if Cosmos gets to the village first, Sunny's going to, siege or at least set up a siege. But yeah, here he should be
thinking about it.
Yeah, if he attacks.
Oh,
okay.
There's a ruin though. Oh, that's an expensive upgrade. 2 farms.
So yeah, playing for the later game. Yeah, if he gets a lighthouse and then like a construction is really good for him. Should get him a couple giants there, and then help out his other cities.
Sunny has riders. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Sunny's a very big fan of the riders.
Yes.
Yeah, he's gonna snag the ruin.
Yes.
Yeah, so Cosmos. Yeah, go ahead.
I was gonna say, like, it's usually the choice between the 3 riders versus saving for a rider. Sorry, 3 warriors versus saving for a rider. And yeah, Sunny went for riders.
Yeah, the question is he close enough to this warrior to boot him off the village? I mean, if he isn't, then he just uses his rider, steps back to the ruin.
We saw that in the last game when Sunny chose riders right away. But now Cosmo has a rider. He's little kind of catch up. What did he get from the ruin? I don't know.
I'm dying to see his stream. Oh, he's streaming. There it is.
Oh, let me go get his stream. Okay.
Oh, Cosmos does not want to play this one out. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, that was fast. But now we can.
Cosmos already getting ready for the next game.
I'm going to set up the double streams again. Okay, Sunny wins the 3rd game. Now the series is Sunny has 2 and Cosmos has 1.
Now they're going to be playing some Vengir. Probably a lot fewer roads and riders. Or at least not until a lot later. I asked Sunny what his ruin was, but he's in the game. He's not going to answer me. Alright. Very similar setups. Cosmos, of course, has more forests. Yeah, nice like a start if you want to go into like forestry, archery, and such. Yeah, both players going double swordsman. It makes sense with how the map's changes work, forcing both players into the middle. Already a popular opening without that. Cosmos is the first to strike gold. He discovers a village here. Yeah, but Sunny should be able to. Okay. Depending on how he moved anyway.
So they both went for the double sword opening. Interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately for Sunny now, he isn't able to kick Cosmos off this city.
Cosmos is going to keep that village.
Yeah, he can attack and then set up a siege on the next turn, but doesn't work out too well for him. It allows the other swordsman to kill his in retaliation. Like they 8 health, and then steps his full health on. He just gives up the city. So yeah, it looks like they're just both going to Sunnymaster should just step his one swordsman north, the other like south, explore for something down there. Then both players just have 2 cities. So this should be a lot faster game, with both players, actually capturing cities, getting more income. A lot of the time, those Vengir games get stuck with players, sometimes even only having the 2 stars per turn they start out with until very late in the game.
Yeah, but Cosmos upgraded his capital, and there's a fair number of villages.
Yeah, both players have the upgraded capitals. Both players have a second city.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Cosmos is chasing down that warrior now. That swordsman.
Nice. He's gonna stop him. He's gonna try to stop him.
Yeah. The connection between Sunnymaster's villages is pretty tough.
Because
if he were
gonna get a ruin.
Yeah. Could be population, stars. Could be sailing.
Could be sailing. As my father says, could be meat, could be cake.
Yeah, if Sunnymaster even is able to capture the city in the south, it's kind of a question of what next.
Yeah, what comes after that? But
how does he defend it?
A lot's going to depend on what he gets from the ruin. That could change the direction a lot.
Absolutely.
Yeah, go chase him down. Stop him. Do it. 7 and
No, so
7.
Sunnymaster can delay his capture by a couple turns.
Cosmos is sending his warrior east to get the lighthouse.
Yeah, probably good if I mean it's saving him like half of his income getting that lighthouse and an upgrade.
What'd he get? What'd he get?
Oh, that's fantastic. He got stars, yeah.
Resources. That's a huge boost.
Yeah, I mean the only problem is his resources are really terrible. They're quite atrocious.
Yeah, but that extra star is like, that'll really help.
Yeah, I mean honestly, if anything, I'd say this like evens out the game more than giving him a bonus even. Yeah, he's gonna tech into forestry. Who's gonna pick up an explorer as Vengir?
What? An explorer? But he already can already see where his opponent is.
Yeah, I guess he was hoping to pick up a lighthouse, upgrade his capital. Yeah, so he's gonna capture it, just to chop the forest. Yeah, make it useless for his opponent. Yeah, it has no resources on it. Yeah, so he could have delayed like his opponent's capture and gotten a kill for his killer monument. It forced him to spend like 5 more stars replacing that, or he could have chopped it. Both were good. He just chose to chop.
Cosmos going for the lighthouses and forestry. But yeah, that South City has nothing. It's just surrounded by black tiles. I mean, it's probably farms, right?
Yeah, I mean, like if he techs into Org, which he has 1 fruit on the entire map. No, there are 3 fruits on the entire map.
Yeah. Oh, explorer. I bet he wants the lighthouses, I think.
Yeah, that was probably not the most exciting lighthouse for him to get.
But yeah, that's South City. You know, we've talked about this before, how I feel about Vengir, but Vengir is like their resources are terrible. Their economy is so poor, and when you look at a city like that, it just reinforces all my prejudice against Vengir.
I don't think it's prejudice. Before you knew anything about Vengir, did you have an opinion? No, I think it's an informed judgment. I think it's a post-judice, and I think it's fair.
Yeah. I really think Vengir is just a terrible, terrible tribe.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't know how to say this, but like, I was like horrified, watching the forests that Cosmos decided to chop. I was like, what about your forge spots later on, man? It looks like he's setting up his math spots. But I'm like, okay, whatever. As long as he, gets Math Giant before picking up, like, climbing mining.
Yeah.
But here he goes climbing for the ruin. I don't think we're going to see Math for a while.
But yeah, the strength of Vengir is that they start with smithery, and you can get a lot of forges. That's kind of the idea.
Yeah. Unfortunately, that's only in theory for Sunnymaster, who has 1 mountain.
Yeah.
Sunny's trying to make something happen here with this number. These swordsmen assembling at this center city.
Population.
Oh goodness, that's a giant. That's a giant.
Hello, giant.
He can get a wall on that center city. The wall doesn't really matter without fortified. Not for swordsmen.
That population ruin was very lucky. Got him a giant. Oh, look, there's another ruin. That's nice too.
Yeah, I think they're gonna tie it. I think we might be going to round 5.
Yeah. This is really good.
Oh, the archers. Yeah,
Archers are
Sunnymaster
good versus swordsmen and giants.
Sunnymaster's gonna make magic happen. Yeah, he's gonna take this middle city. The giant can probably take it back. I mean, it depends on how Cosmos plays, of course. Yeah, if he uses the warrior here, he can re-siege Sunnymaster, but he's gonna go ahead and step on the ruin, probably wisely.
Yeah.
A re-siege when his giant's already coming in at the cost of the ruin,
Yeah.
probably not worth it.
No, the ruin could really be a big help. Again, could be fishing, but could be a big break.
Absolutely. Yeah, this giant is a huge problem.
Yeah.
It's a giant problem.
It's a giant problem.
I'll take all the pay docs in the world if I get to say that. Every time someone leaves the stream during my commentary, they actually dock my pay. But it's worth it, you know. Sometimes you gotta do something for yourself, even if the entire world says no. No, but it's a large problem. It's something that he's going to have to figure out. Okay, you got sailing. Never mind.
Oh.
False alarm. Ruin was terrible.
So, someone in the chat, Kin is asking, shouldn't Vengir learn mining before forestry? As forestry costs 3 stars now, but they have to get climbing and mining, right? I mean, if you already have hunting for the animals, then. But what do you think?
No, absolutely. It's just about getting that very first upgrade, because like there's definitely like inflation in the game. Like getting 2 stars or something on turn 5 is worth like 10 stars on turn 10. So just like grabbing hunting so that you can get your capital upgraded, like your entire economy from producing 2 or 3 stars per turn to producing 4 or 5, like doubling your income, like absolutely huge. If they're already picking up hunting, they're going to end up with forestry if they have the resources for it.
Yeah, I think going for hunting and getting those early upgrades is just like you said, it's an investment in the beginning, whereas if you try to get climbing and mining, it's too long to get anything back from return on investment, so to speak.
Yep. Yeah, so this giant, all that's really going to happen is it's acting as a meat shield for these archers. Okay, Sunny's not even concerned about the giant. He's like, this is a distraction. I'm going to pick up, like, you know, the easy shots that I can with my archers on it. But my goal is taking this city of yours in the south. Which is definitely bold. Like, that's a difficult city for him to try to defend with that giant there. And, like, so far away from all his other cities. Yeah, plus it's gonna get his archer, yeah, gobsmacked. Yeah, Cosmos has been spending a lot on units, like trying to bridge the gap between the two of them. It's been building up. So we're not gonna see mining from him. Mining would be, of course, really nice. That's a, you know, giant on a center city. That's 8 population on a south city, which is 1 short of border growth or anything useful.
We had a question from the chat. Feeding the swordsman was a mistake because of the veteran. No? Question mark?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely it was. Yeah, both players have been not giving much thought to veterans, it seems. Like, yep, you're gonna pick up, is something gonna pick up climbing? Get the siege? Yep. Yeah, in the IMO game too, you saw like a bunch of veteran archers that Sunnymaster would sacrifice units into for some damage, and then he just promotes, heals it to full.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you gotta think about those veterans. Keep track of kills.
Is he gonna get the 2 out of 3 kill veteran right by Sunnymaster's capital? Or does he need it for the unsiege? He needs it for the unsiege.
Yeah. Oh.
No, it's veteran. He can't unseat that Center City. He
He
doesn't want to play anymore.
resigned. Cosmos
It is not going.
resigned.
It is not going to round 5. It's over. Sunnymaster has won 3 out of 5 games.
Wow. Well played, Sunnymaster. Very good skills there.
And both players, no, not both players, only Sunnymaster. He just, okay. We can undeafen him. They're back. They're back.
Yeah.
Oh, unfortunately, these are players who don't unmute, so we can't really interview them.
They don't talk. But what did
Oh.
you think?
I still want to know what ruin Sunnymaster got in the Zebasi game.
You can ask him in the chat.
Please, Sunnymaster, I need to know. Oh, he got a star ruin. Okay. Nah. You were streaming that part, but we did not have it open by the time you were getting the ruin result. But yeah, that was some pretty crazy games. The players are here in chat. I'll be translating for this to the stream, of course. Both players. Which game was your favorite? Which was your least favorite? Sunnymaster says IMO, obviously.
The IMO game was really interesting. That was a great turnaround.
And by far the closest one. Thinks he played the best in the Vengir game. Yeah, Cosmos says IMO was the best game and that the worst one was Zebasi. Oh, in a much more colorful way, but...
All right, I'm going to end the stream. We can keep chatting in the Discord, but thanks everyone for watching. Thank you, I Know Funny, for being here. As always, a pleasure. And yeah, have a great rest of your day, everyone. And tomorrow, I have to put in a plug. Tomorrow we are doing a stream. We are going to be showcasing the beta. We're going to have some pro players play and talk about the proposed beta changes. You can see it in action. That's going to be tomorrow in about an hour.